On this tutorial, I'll be sharing with you what I'll be looking out for on XAUUSD this new coming month. But before that, I would like to take you back a couple of weeks ago, what we were looking out for before, what happened, and then I will share with you and the analysis of what I'm projecting to have this coming month, right? So I want you to stay tuned, watch to the end, make notes. If you have any questions, feel free to engage us on the comment sections below. Right, so let's dive into the charts, see what happened from the couple of weeks before we go into today's analysis. See what gold has been able to do. On the monthly time frame, we can clearly see that the structures are starting to look bearish, right? Although we had this rally going back up, we had a peak high, a level of drop, another reset, another level of drop. So they are broke anytime the market breaks structure. This one here, you can check it on the 4-hour time frame. Anytime the market starts to break a structure, expect a short-term pullback before we get to engage it for sell continuation. So if I were to engage for sales at these current levels here, yes, you can get sell continuations, all right? But you got to be very, very cautious taking sales there. So we have a peak high, we have a level, we have another level, we have another level coming back down here. So potentially what I'm looking out for is market to range, give us a short-term buy opportunities, all right? And then we get a peak reset for us to start engaging it, coming back down bearish again. This is what I'm looking out for for XAU USD. Potentially, price can come back to this area here. Price can come back to these areas here, right? On the 1-hour time frame, I'm looking for price to come back to this area here. So if price does do this end of this, then this is where I'm likely to get my sell opportunities for sell continuations. But if they continue selling from these levels here, if they give us day trading scalping opportunities, you can get your pips come out of the market. But should this type of play comes out, and then I'll be willing to take the buys short term as we're waiting for this market to reset for us to continue selling it, coming back down bearish. So with that analysis, this is what we were able to do a market execution on XAUUSD. Let the market unfold and see whether we can get to our target profits before we start initiating sell opportunities again. So with the buy targets being achieved, right, we came out of the market and the market price came back to our areas of target. But before we go that, remember this was our peak low here, right? As I'm highlighting, that is our peak low, whereby the market established a peak, gave us a 1 level of rise, second level of rise, a third level of rise. We anticipated that peak high for the sell coming back down bearish, whereby we wanted to see another 3 levels of drop coming back down to the previous levels, right? And even further coming back down to our sell target. This was our initial target for the sells. But as you can see with the current price action, the market actually has given us 2 levels of drop from that peak, and then the market started going back up bullish again. So looking at the current price action, what possible opportunities do I have, right? Market has not given us the 3 levels of drop, but they have given us a peak reset where we have 1 level of rise, second level of rise. I'm anticipating to get a third level of rise back to that peak high before we initiate another sell opportunities coming back down bearish, back to our areas of target take profit, back to these lows here. So this is the analysis that I have for you, team. Make sure you follow it. Wait for the market to give you the 3 levels of rise from the current price. We already have 2 levels. Let the market establish a third level. If you're able to understand to count your day counts, right? That is very, very key. Your day counts is very key. So let me demonstrate by counting these levels for you, right? So we have established a peak low from these lows here, whereby we have, let me take off this, then we can see We have a peak low here. We have a level of rise, another level of rise. Those are two levels of rise. I'm looking for a contraction and then another level of rise. Back to previous week's high. I want price to spike back that high. Then we get a potential peak high, right? Then we start selling XAU USD. Pay attention to the day count. Day 1, day 2, day 3, back to the previous week's high. Once price gets back to these highs here, this is where you're going to set your perimeters and wait for the sell actions to take place, right? That is day 1 as I'm boxing them. And then this is day 2 as I'm boxing it. Let's wait for the market to give us day 3. If you're not in any of those buy opportunities, do not jump in. The only possible opportunities that you have here is for a sell. So sit patiently, wait for the market to establish that peak high, and then look for your sell opportunities on XAU USD. If you got any questions, feel free to engage me on the chat box and let the market unfold. I'm wishing you success. Let's wait for the results. All right, so let's check where we are. This is where we were on this analysis. We had a peak low here. We had a level of rise, a level of rise, right? We were looking for this pullback here, another level of rise, level 3, before we initiate our sales coming back down bearish, just like how you can see the analysis was made from before, right? So from before, you can see, always remember your day count. This was day 1 here. Go back to the preview video and see this was level 2 here. We were waiting for the establishment of day 3 peak high sell opportunities on XAU USD. And these were our areas of interest. We waited for price to come back to those levels here. Then a market execution was set, and this is where we are currently. So after the market established 3 levels of rise, we got our sales coming back down bearish. So what next for XAU USD? Right? So for me to continue looking for any trade opportunities, it's not going to be at these levels here. If you're not already in any swing positions right here, this is not the best zone for you to look for yourselves. So what are we going to do? Right? The market has established, we already have, let's go to the day counts. We already have 1 level of drop. We already have 2 levels of drop, and we already have 3 levels of drop. Knowing that you have these 3 levels of drop, are you going to jump for sell opportunities at these levels here? That is not part of our rules. The only possible positions that I can be able to look for sell opportunities, if you're not in any current positions, wait for this market to pull back, to give you a pullback. And always remember on my tutorials, as how I explained to you in our private sessions, anytime the market breaks a structure, anticipate to get a pullback. These are the break of structures, anticipate a pullback, right? And then we have this break of structure, anticipate for a pullback. We don't have any pullbacks here, major pullback, to give you any reason to start looking for sell opportunity. So if I'm going to look for a sell opportunity, these are my areas of interest, either the market to pull back to this area here for sell continuations, market to pull back to this zone here for sell continuations, or the market to pull back to these zones here for sell continuations, not at this current price here. So as the market is unfolding this week, let's go back to the 1-hour time frame and let's establish where we are. Where can we get our possible sell continuations on XAU USD? So if I'm going to look for sell opportunities, I will establish that I have a level of drop here. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame and show you what I'm going to look for.
and then another level of drop, I have no opportunities for selling XAUUSD currently at the current my price action. So the only opportunity which is available is either when the market opens, right? This market can either continue dropping, trap more people to continue selling. Monday is the initial range, opening range of the market. Market might either continue dropping, right? And then establish a peak low for them to start pulling back again, going back up bullish, right? Something like this. Once the market pulls on these zones here, then I'll be willing now to look for my sell opportunities coming back down bearish again. This is the type of price action I'll be waiting for. So if I want to sell XAUUSD, let price pull back to these areas here. If they do that, this is where I'll be interested to look for a sell. If they do this, back to this area here, this is where I'll be interested to look for my sells coming back down bearish, but most importantly, at this area here, right? This is where my interest will be to re-engage it for a sell continuations coming back down bearish with the trend. So this is what I'm looking out for. This is where I'll be interested to look for a sell coming back down bearish, all from this level here looking for a sell coming back down bearish on XAUUSD, but not at this current price levels here. If the market opens on Sunday and they continue dropping, so be it. What I'll be waiting for is potential short-term pullbacks for buy opportunities before we initiate sales coming back down bearish again. Just like how it was here, we couldn't look for sell opportunities at these levels here. This was not the best zone for us to look for sell opportunities. The best interest zones were price to pull back to these levels here for us to continue selling just like how we did from these levels here, right? So XAUUSD, prepare yourself for the next opportunity, but not at these current levels here, at these levels here. So if the market does give us a peak low short-term opportunities, I will be able to accept the risk. If not, I'll sit back, wait for this type of price action before we take another action on XAUUSD. So if you love this kind of tutorials, I've given you part 1, part 2, part 3, and now we are on part 4, what we expecting to happen next on XAUUSD. If you like this tutorial, go back, subscribe, turn on the notification, and tell a friend about this channel, and let me meet you on the next tutorial.